And right here, it kind of looks like a pig or something, or like a rhinoceros or a pig, or maybe it's just a rhinoceros. Yeah, we'll make it a rhinoceros. Actually, let's make it a melatonin-saurus. There are the little melatonin instead of a horn, and he's got a diaper, so he doesn't poo on the carpet. So welcome back, this is David, and these are some random coffee stains that I'm going to start to draw on and find images in. This particular sheet was sent to me by some guys in Minnesota. These two brothers, here they are, Maxwell and Grant. They sent me 2 sheets, so I'm going to do 2 episodes. I made one of them yesterday, so check that out. I think it's a great idea going forward, so if anyone wants to send in their coffee sheets, just let me know. Just message me and we'll set it up. I think right here, starting off, I think this is sort of like a peach or a plum, and it's got like the little leaf and the stem, and then it's got the tutu, and then the ballet shoes, it's more plume than plum now. I think I think that would go great on a shirt. I think really, you wear that to the gym. Right here, I think is sort of like kind of like a nose, and then another nose, and then I think it's a 2-nosed person, and it's just sort of sleeping there. And then I guess a 2-nosed person, when they fall asleep, the hamster comes and opens up their head and tries to shove its body in there and try to and it tries to drive to work, so it presses down on its and then boogers come out of its nose, and then it just sort of gallops to the hamster's work. It's kind of slippery, but so you need hooves on the boogers for it to not slip. Then over here, it looks kind of like a man. He's very kind of old, and he's got this Victorian hat on. He's got to get the shading right here. If you just not really cross hatching, but just build up lines going in one direction, and you can create the illusion of shine here, then you can draw the most realistic ear you can, and the piece of wax with the with the matching hat, and the wax tells him to do things, and like please eat my hair, when all his wife said was just pass the salt, and it just ruins the dinner, you know what I mean, when someone doesn't hear you right, and then everything's on fire, and there's a bird on her face, and she did say, could you pass the salt and get the bird off my face? So I'm not gonna lie, and he just would have none of it, and he's like, I heard you right, and that's screwed up. Over here, kind of looks like this little, these stains are kind of confusing. So what I see here is like 2, we're just on the theme of ears, I think, and there's 2 ears. Ears in communication, I think, this one ear over to the left says, which way is the beach, and then this ear is like, well, let me just tell you here with my arm, and it's just like, it's over that way, says the ear with the big patch with his phone and headphones, and the headphones go, of course, just one, and then the other one just is a live wire, but it's good tunes, I'm sure, to get you pointing like that. And then the other one's like, no, I think the beach is this way, and then a giant worm comes out of her ear, and then the worm's mouth opens up, and it's swallowed something. I think he swallowed a Buick, and there's a person in the Buick, and he's trying to roll down the window to point out and say, no, I think the beach is that way. And so that's probably the first time in history that's ever happened. But, the stains sort of told me to do that. Yeah, and over here, it kind of looks, to me, sort of like a big leg with a dress, and then, it's got like polka dots, and the slipper, I think, is like is a hamster, not a dead one, just it's just you can fit a foot sort of there, and then the fur can wrap around it, and everyone's happy, even the hamster. Just throw some hamster boogers there, and then you can sort of almost get carried to work. Just put some high heels on the boogers, and then it's a night out. And you just you'd be quite loud with the booger shoes coming home at night. So just be careful. And over here, it looks like a pile of dim sum steamers here, with a kind of like the steam coming out the side. Lots of steam buns in there. I'm a big fan of dim sum. And then we have like a clarinet up there, and obviously a man coming out of the top of the clarinet. He's just kind of smiling, and this is a very strange Chinese restaurant where it's not just a man that comes out of the top of the clarinet. It's also theater seats. So it's pretty cool. Like, the theater seats sort of expand and grow as the steam gets more intense, and then the steam buns are done when the chairs stop multiplying and it's just the man's hair at the top. That's usually when you take the clarinet off and make eye contact with your family. Over here, it kind of looks like a little creature that kind of has butterfly wings, and it's a little sleepy, and I think it lands on people's heads at night, and just makes them go to sleep, or feeds their dreams or something like that. See, there's this sleep goop or whatever, this form that comes out of their funnel, and it's got little eyes on it, and it just sort of there's a man there, just as an example. This is what happens to his face. It sort of just melts and transforms and goes like that, and produces a little thing there, and it's got teeth, and one of his arms tries to mirror the goop, and it produces melatonin, and they just bottle it up, and Jameson just takes all the credit. And over here, it looks like a profile of like a pharaoh or something, like an Egyptian pharaoh. The headdress and the goatee that extends out and inflates all the deflated pumpkins of the kingdom. And then his friend comes in, and he's understandably jealous. If you saw your friend blowing up pumpkins with their goatee, you'd try to do it too, I'm sure. So that's what this guy, he gets the idea. There it is. And then he just, huffs some puffs, and all that ends up happening is he just vomits. And strangely enough, they're still friends after that. Classic biblical story that was. And over here is like a culinary school teacher. He's got the classic hat that they always wear, with the marshmallow on top, and everyone knows when everyone's cooking at the same time, the marshmallow starts to melt, and he gets really upset. He comes in even from the other room, and it's like, what are you doing? You can't all cook at the same time. My marshmallow is melting. And then as soon as it drips onto the hat, and everyone knows this, the world just explodes. See, that's the world there. It's very very sad now. There, that's it. So right here, I think that this is like a piece of bread or something. I think we're going on a food theme, and I think it's like the top part of a man, like his head or something. That's his pants and his shirt and tie. Maybe the whole top part of his body is just bread, like he requested it, and I think that every person just, should be able to do this, and they'll smell great wherever they go. I could just give them little hooks so they can grab things, but who needs arms or a brain? And right here, it kind of looks like a pig or something, or like a rhinoceros or a pig, or maybe it's just a rhinoceros. Yeah, we'll make it a rhinoceros. Actually, let's make it a melatonin-saurus. There are the little melatonin instead of a horn, and he's got a diaper so he doesn't poo on the carpet. And then there's the little sleep creature there, and see, it's coming over and probably absorbing with its goop the melatonin horn, and then it just carries that to everyone in the world, and they just hide outside your window, and then they come in and make you go to sleep. So that's everything in my head today. Please check out my t-shirt shop in the description below. So if you see a design or a character from any of the episodes that you would like to see on a t-shirt or a sticker or whatever, please let me know in the comments. If you want to send in your own coffee sheets for me to draw on in an episode, please message me on here or Facebook or Instagram. This could include a shout out if you want. People also have been messaging me asking me to purchase the original art from the episodes. They are for sale. Just message me on Facebook or Instagram for more information, and the links can be found in the description below. I'm back to uploading daily, so please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment and share the episode, like my Facebook page, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm on all those platforms, and I'll be posting daily from now on. So that's it. See you back here tomorrow for another episode, and thank you very much for watching.